So basically, it's the title of the exhibition is Paris-Kuala Lumpur. So a series of work of the European inspirations, and the other side is the Malaysian inspirations. So this work is like 11 years of my work. So this is our King and the Queen of Malaysia, and you can see the picture is very. This is not the formal portrait that with full medals and things. This is more familiar portrait, and you can see the palace, our new palace. This is the first king who lived in the new palace. And also you can see the 13 flowers of the national flower, Bunga Raya, is to represent the 13 states of Malaysia. So it's a lot of symbolic things in the paintings. You can see the padi is from Kedah also, and also the symbol of royalties. And because it's the Sultan of Kedah. You can see that it's very Renaissance style, because my style is very, the technique and also the style is very Renaissance, you know, the Italian Renaissance. And always the king and the queen that time, they always show the side profile, because they don't want to show their front face. You know why they don't show the front face? Because when they walk into the public, nobody can recognize their front face. It's just to have their privacy, so they can move more to, you know, also security reason. So you can see the coat of arms, of course, and also the moon and the star is the symbol of the Islamic, is the religion. The difference is, because this exhibition is like 11 years of my work in Paris, and the difference of the series of the Paris series is basically the European inspiration subjects. It's more to figurative work, and also the KL Kuala Lumpur side is the mostly they have a royal portraits. For example, our King of Malaysia and the Queen of Malaysia, and the subject is more to Malaysian culture subjects. You can see the table game and the playing congkak and the costume of our multi-culture country. Very beautiful costume, and that's the difference, I think. And also it's very special mission for me to paint the Malaysian culture series, because of I believe the European classical oil painting is never in the history, no one, an artist who paint Malaysian subjects, for example. So I think this is quite interesting topic for me to paint. Of course, because of my long stay in Paris and Europe, and also my understanding of European classical oil painting, and they are really kind of too much beautiful. Because of I really think that this is a piece of fine art of really working on not because of the technique, because of the kind of philosophy of life, that how we give serious work into a piece of art. And I think the Greek master, all the Greek master in the history, famous artists, master, they always know 100% control their paintings. Like, even that is not the same attitude of working as a piece of art. It's very like almost like no emotional when the artist is working on a piece of work. But the result is really different. You can see it's completely different compared to the contemporary art, because it's the opposite side way of making of. We don't put our emotions when we paint. But the contemporary artists they put completely even the attitude, emotion into the canvas. You can see the difference. Of course, I understand your question completely because it's really it's not the easy place for an artist because it's the center of art and culture. It's like really a lot of artists who would like to live in Paris and a lot of artists who stay, and I think I'm lucky. And also, as you say, that I'm quite a unique artist who now today still making of the all European classical technique and style. Automatically, I think because of this, I'm unique. That's why I can be very, perhaps it's more easy that people who really accept my work or the art collector or a gallery who would like to have something unique from others' gallery. So I think because of this, I'm considered quite lucky. First is they were impressed by a young Malaysian artist who have this quality, and also because of I think they can feel that I got the knowledge of all this royal portrait, the background of the European royal portraits and all this, and because of my qualities, and everybody can sense my heart, how I put my love into paintings. That's why they love my work. Automatically, it's like very comfortable. It's because I think my work is royal art, the technique and my philosophy, and also the fineness of the paintings. Is this quality is only who consider is royal art. I don't really select the thing, but because of all these figures, all these models who post for me because of it's by connections or friend, it's the people around me. So automatically, they come to be part of my paintings. It's not because I would like to choose, or my future planning, I would like to make something more to the countryside, more Malay village, to get some very typical Malay culture, more traditional culture. And that's why I don't select any subjects, but yeah. But of course, I will continue to work on the royal portrait because I think it's my mission to make a good royal portrait. That's the respect that we need for the society too, and because of my quality of work, my direction is forced into this, and also another thing that my direction is always, I didn't change the directions. I would like to make more culture thing and identity into my painting. I think culture is so beautiful, and I would like to make other country culture too, perhaps Turkey. Yeah, and I think it's so much beautiful, and the costume, and this is the color of the beautiful color of our planet. Yeah.
Shall we move to the other?
Actually, Caravaggio is one of the artists that I really love because of the special of the lighting. The lighting of this painting is really that you can see that depend on the light of almost the pyramid form falling down, the lighting, and the lighting control or reflection of other than in the darkness, it's kind of reflection light, and the composition of this movement, and you can see when it's this type of very dramatic light is bring out all this the drape of the shirt and all this shirt all this dress. You can see the effect of the silk is silk and this velvet is velvet about this painting. Actually, how I get inspiration by this painting. And this painting is called Narcissus. Narcissus. It's by it's a friend of mine actually. Actually, the wife who bought a group of narcissus flower, and he's just put in the balcony just for him. And after, it's just like immediately I connected the narcissist of this flower and the narcissist of himself, this person who really taking care of himself and really dress up every day in this way. So, and it inspired me of, it's not a portrait, it's very, very different than the others portrait or other figures painting. This is more to, I mean, it's figurative art, but the subject is not the portrait himself. It's the lighting. It's very special on this painting. You can see that it's in the middle low in this part. After it's just slightly, it's just like every percent slowly just disappear the light, and the story of the flower and himself. That's just like more to a bit of poetic kind of paintings, but also a real personalities. Yes, because of this the Malaysian Inspiration series, and let me think of because of the one Satu Malaysia, the one Malaysia is actually, this is the three graces from the artistry painting. That is the three ladies. But after is get into the one Malaysia is the perfect subjects to show the beauty of the multicultural of Malaysia. You can see the national costume, and the three ladies are also famous, the local celebrities. And what is the important of this painting is to show the harmony of the country, that the three very different culture that if we can get along with, we live very harmony in the country. I think this is the beauty of these paintings. And my technique are the Renaissance Italian classical oil paintings, typical of the European classical. So perhaps I live in the 21st century who produced kind of qualities like the 17th century paintings. That's why perhaps you can say modern classic, but I think it's still classic, very classic. I think because of, I mean, of course, Malaysia, we have the quite a lot of things from the British, and our furniture, our drape in the house is, I mean, the European, I mean, the French and the British is not so much different, but they still in the classical is quite similar. And I don't think that perhaps it's not really highlight into France, and it's my work is more to the whole European traditional, even the taste, and it's really similar to the British who bought all this silver set, all this furniture, all these things that is still today the Malay house. You can see that it's very, very European touch. I hope this year would like to have another exhibition because of I would like to select the Malaysian series painting for the Visit Malaysia year. I think this is just a perfect subject to promote the beautiful culture of my country. So of course in the near future, but would like to exhibit in some way, of course, to share with other country. Yes, I would like to know him, of course, and I mean if I have a chance and something, and of course between the relationship with your country, Turkey, that I would like to have something we work together, perhaps something like artistic, perhaps have an exhibition in your country too, because it's kind of interesting to see the two different countries. It's an Islamic country, but you can see the difference of the color in the country. I think it's, I mean, as an artist, that I think it's interesting to see not only the economic things, but I think it's art and economy together. I think it's very interesting to grow together. I think it's important. That is my self-portrait, and I mean I love horses. I ride sometimes, but I'm still a beginner. I mean, you know, this year is the Chinese what is called the Chinese horoscope. It's a horse year this year, and actually myself also a horse in the Chinese horoscope, and that's why it's a kind of symbol of a self-portrait. And I love white color. White color is just beautiful. White color. That's why you can see a lot of my painting that a lot of white. And I got long hair before, like a few years ago. It's quite Renaissance period that I went through, travel myself into the period of like 16th, 17th century. That's why even myself, how I look like, it become like olden days of the chevalier and things. And I love hunting things. And that's why you can see that it's kind of very like a hunter and at the same time as an artist. You can see that it's unusual that how I put my earring and the Henry II, the King of France, during the 16th century. The earring is exactly, I have the earring, a copy from the King of France, Henry II.